رمضان مبارك رمضان كريم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, viewers. We once again welcome to Dars Ramadan in the blessed month of Ramadan. The month of Ramadan has in it a lot of blessings for Muslims, particularly those who are able to fast, and also for those who would wish to fast but has some challenges. Today, the topic of our Dars is Sila Rahim, ties of family relationship. The Holy Quran chapter 4 verse 2, Surah An-Nisa. In this verse, Allah the Almighty has talked the importance of Sila Rahim, family ties. Here Allah Almighty says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. The translation, O ye people, fear your Lord, who created you from a single soul and created therefrom its mates, and from them twain spread many men and women. And fear Allah in whose name you appeal to one another, and fear Him, particularly respecting ties of relationship. Verily, Allah watches over you. Family ties is so much so important to the extent that Allah Almighty has linked the establishment of family ties to His fear. So He says, وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ الَّذِي تَسَاءَلُونَ بِهِ وَالْأَرْحَامِ, as the verse says, and fear Him, particularly respecting the ties of relationship. Regarding ties of relationship, our beloved Master, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is a perfect example and model for us. And without him, we cannot get the highest level of establishment of family ties. But we can see from his sunnah and his ahadith. We see in the life of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that when he appeared, when he made his claim to be the prophet, his own kinsmen, his own family men tried to oppose him. They even expelled him from Mecca, but yet the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not despaired. He kept on acting upon the injunction of Allah Almighty as stated in Holy Quran chapter 4 verse 2, Surah An-Nisa, that you should fear Allah, particularly respecting the ties of relationship. The Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam kept on loving his family members, loving his uncles, loving his aunties, but yet they reciprocated the love of the Prophet for his kinsmen with opposition and atrocities. And the claim of the Prophet ﷺ was only, وَيَا قَوْمِ مَا لِي أَدْعُوكُمْ إِلَى النَّجَاةِ وَتَدْعُونَنِي إِلَى النَّارِ. This is stated in the Holy Quran, chapter 40, verse 42 to 43. It is stated, وَيَا قَوْمِ مَا لِي أَدْعُوكُمْ إِلَى النَّجَاةِ وَتَدْعُونَنِي إِلَى النَّارِ. O my people, how strange is it that I call you to salvation and you call me to the fire? تدعونني لأكفر بالله وأشرك به ما ليس لي به علم وأنا أدعوكم إلى العزيز الغفار. You invite me to disbelieve in Allah and to associate with Him that of which I have no knowledge, while I invite you to the mighty, the great forgiver. This is how the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallam discharged his duties respecting ties of relationship. Now, we come to some of the ahadith of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, emphasizing on the importance of establishment of ties of relationship. He says, لا يدخل الجنة قاطع, meaning no one who severes the ties of relationship will have the chance to enter heaven. This hadith emphasizes and also stress on the fact that there is a need for us to also establish our family ties. Allah Almighty being grateful and being gracious, He has woven mankind, into family relationships. He made somebody a mother, someone is a father. He made someone a son, someone a daughter, someone is a cousin or an uncle. All these people come together to form a family, and all of them have to discharge their religious duties as far as they are concerned. Now we see another part of the hadith where the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has stated that Ya ayyuhan nas afshu salam wa at'imu at-ta'am wa silu al-arham wa sallu wan-nas wa sallu bil-layl wan-nasu niyamun tadkhulul jannata bisalamin. This hadith is taken from Sunan Ibn Majah, Kitab al-At'ama. There the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallam is reported to have said, "O mankind, you should spread peace. Also, feed the one who is hungry. Then try to connect and establish ties of relationship, and also keep on praying in the night, whereas people are asleep. Through this, you will enter heaven with peace." Now, this is how so important the system of family ties is concerned in Islam. Now, our beloved founder of Jamaat Ahmadiyya Islamiyya, the promised Messiah alayhi salatu wasalam, he stated that, he says, if you desire that God should be pleased with you in heaven, unite with one another as though you were brothers from the same womb. Now, this is to tell us that if you want to get the pleasure of Allah the Almighty, you have to establish, you have to respect the ties of relationship, in the sense that your uncles, your brothers, your mothers, your sisters are to be treated well. And it is stated that charity begins at home. That is to say that anything good you have to do, your family is your priority. You have to prioritize the welfare of your family, and you shouldn't exclude them in your good deeds. At another place, the Prophet of Islam says, "Whosoever does not honor his parents and does not obey them in all matters that are not contrary to the Quran, and is careless in serving them diligently, is not of my community. Whosoever does not treat his wife and her relatives with gentleness and benevolence is not of my community." This is what he has stated in his book, Noah's Ark, page 33. Our beloved Khalifa, Hazrat Mirza Masur Ahmed Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz, may Allah strengthen him with his mighty help. He says in one of his addresses, people who are related to one another should try to promote a bond of love and friendship. Therein lies success. What is Sila Rahim? What is ties of relationship? Women should care for their own relatives and have good relationship with their husband's family. Mothers-in-law should feel affection for their daughters-in-law and care for their relatives. Create an environment of love and care so that the Jamaat can progress faster than before. Blessing of Allah, the Exalted, comes with unity and love, and not with infighting and dissension. Strive to get blessings of Allah at the Exalted. This address of beloved Huzur on November 2008, 2nd November 2008, at the annual Ijtima at Lejna, UK. Again, in Huzur's address, he quoted the statement of the promised Messiah Islam, where Huzur says, the promised Messiah Islam, on whom be peace, said that family ties do not signify just one's own familial relations or one's own blood relations. Rather, the respective familial or blood relations of both the husband and wife become each other's close relation after marriage. That is, the husband's parents, brothers and sisters become the wife's parents, brothers and sisters. Similarly, the wife's parents, brothers and sisters become the husband's parents, brothers and sisters. If this perspective is taken, relationships can never grow apart and never suffer. Therefore, it is stated that both the husband and wife should discharge right due to these people as they would to their own relations. The mother, the father, brothers and sisters. This commandment is not just for young women, rather it's not just for women, but rather, as I have said, to sustain a relationship, young men have also been commanded to do same. This is how important the relationship of our families are concerned. And to come your way another time, may Allah grant us the ability to establish family ties. There shouldn't be a situation where we have to discard our brothers, we have to disown our parents because of some trivial issues. May Allah the Almighty grant us the ability to do so. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.